It's time to talk about your faves!
I'm the librarian, and I came to read.
Alright, so I hope that you guys know that on Wednesday of this week, we will be releasing a new episode of For the Culture Podcast, so make sure that your asses are going over there, fortheculturepodcast.com, and getting your damn life. Please make sure to let us know what you think of the episodes. Also, please make sure to write in. We have a section where you can send in letters and we pick a few and answer them every episode. So just keep that in mind. Let's start out with this Cardi B song. Let me tell you something. If not anything else, I'll put up the art right here. If not anything else, Cardi B's team knows how to fucking get some shit done. This shit is cute. The song itself is called Money and it sounds cute. I think that Cardi B, because she just went up recently and said, hey girls, y'all are trying to make me the rap girl, the rap game, the lyrical girl, and I'm not that girl. And so I'm just going to, in my mind, she's now solidified as the fourth Migos. The flows are identical, the beat is cute, and at the end of the day, it's something that you want to twerk to, get your life to, drink to. She makes her money, that's all she wants, and move on about our business. And that's cute for what it is. I definitely will be twerking to it in the club whenever I do visit. Make sure that I'm inebriated so that I can throw my leg up high enough to move that shit around. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna move this flat table built ass around, and there's nothing that y'all can do about it. I already talked about these next two topics in the live stream, so I'm not gonna spend too much time on it, but Andrew versus Ron when it comes to the Florida governor race, girl. Andrew was eating, Ron stoppable, built ass on up. Those of you in Florida, those of you who got your absentee ballots from Florida, I hope that you guys vote for Mr. Andrew. Just vote, get these fucking nasty ass Republicans out of here and just vote. That's the tea on that. Andrew went and dragged Brother Nature's old ass tweets. People are coming at it from all types of different angles. The angle that I talked about in my live stream was the fact that some of y'all were just as obnoxious and annoying and ridiculous and vindictive and abusive as 12-year-olds / 13-year-olds. I think he was 12 or 13 when he wrote those tweets. So you're gonna have to face that. I remember being around boys that age when I was in middle school who would talk and act just like that. As I said in the video, a lot of people, when they were in school, when they were that age, they made school life hell for dark-skinned girls, for immigrants, especially immigrants with accents, and for feminine gay men. Like, a lot of y'all were really fucked up. A lot of y'all said some fucked up shit, whether it was for attention or not, when y'all were in school. And trust me, if you were bullies, the people, the grown-ass motherfuckers still remember your name. So like, like you're gonna have to face that, girl. A reckoning is coming, sis. You might have grown or whatever, but we're not gonna act like the damage wasn't done. So yeah, I think that was a whole conversation with Brother Nature's ass. I'm not gonna talk about that shit anymore, girl. I'm tired of it. I talked about Normani too, about how she released these cute ass songs. I think Checklist is the better one to listen to if we're being real on that. Normani will be performing at the Tidal concert. It's a benefit concert. The money will be going to criminal justice reform. That's really cute, and I'm really fucking excited for Normani to take the goddamn stage yet again. I hope that she takes my neck and my hairline and completely shatters them, tears them in half. You see what I'm saying? 50-50 type of teach. I want you to tear my shit in half, Normani, okay? Speaking of something that should be torn in half, Beyonce, my fave, Beyonce, tear these shoes up. I'm not gonna drag my fave. I love my fave so much, girl. She was out here doing a robot on y'all ass. You see that shit? Yes, ma'am. Come on, Beyonce. Bitch, you're hitting a robot on her ass. Girl, I was here for it. Girl, I thought that shit was funny. Beyonce came out here looking like a pile of money. You see this picture? I loved it. She said, oh, y'all smell it? Y'all smell that shit? Y'all smell the poor? Yes, bitch, smell me. It's me that she's smelling, girl. She's smelling poor. And Jay-Z is over here showing her how much of a great photographer he truly is. And we do appreciate Jay-Z for his photography skills, because otherwise we would not have been able to tell our fave to put these shoes away. But girl, I love her. Now apparently, girl, this Instagram account, I am Darren Jordan, I think. He's been saying that, girl, y'all need to pay closer attention. Beyonce has been putting eclipses and shit in the background of Coachella, in the background of that recent performance, City of Hope. She's putting eclipses places, and that is a key to probably when she's going to release or what her release is going to be about. We got roses and shit. I don't know if he was the first one to pick it out, but that's where I first got the information. I am Darren Jordan on Instagram, so girl, hopefully, because I think they said the next eclipse in January, girl, I don't know, girl, but hopefully, girl, hopefully you're right, because let Beyonce drop some shit on me in the beginning of 2019, I will be over here, I will be screaming out the top of my lungs, snatch me queen of vocals. All right, so when I seen this picture of Spice, I was like, oh my God, is this really Spice? Is this really Spice? I was like, sis, not with her. I was like, the way that she speaks and the way she is, it was really fucking surprising when I saw this pop up on my timeline. I was like, girl, it can't be. Y'all got to be fucking with me. But it turned out that it was all a publicity stunt to promote her reggae single that was talking about colorism, that was talking about black people and their hypocrisy. Black people, hypocrisy. You know, I said, they want your skin to light up, but you have to embrace the darkness. So I was like, yes, ma'am, this is how you do it. If you're going to wake the people up, if you're going to shake the fucking table with a cute ass, with a publicity stunt like this, I'm glad that she came out here with a single that said, girl, I'm over it. I'm tired of this colorism. Y'all need to get this shit together. Interesting method, Spice. You definitely caught our attention. I'm just so happy that your ass, whew, I'm so happy that your ass ain't bleached your skin, honey, bitch. I mean, you was looking like the White Chicks franchise, honey. I was just like, no ma'am. No ma'am! And since we're over here talking about skin tone and skin color and shit, let's go ahead and have a conversation about this particular gentleman. He was mad! He was on an Ryanair Airlines or whatever the fuck. He was on a flight from, I think, Barcelona to London. Just mad as fuck. Oh my God, how dare this black, let me just play it.
Don't go to another state, I'll push you to another state. Don't talk to me in a fucking foreign language, you stupid ugly cow. I will carry on as well as I can with this ugly black stuff.
Girl, he was mad. Girl, he was racist and mad. Let me tell you something. There's absolutely no reason for somebody. How the fuck do you look like a racist version of the man from Up? There's absolutely no reason for you to be looking like a sagging beach ball in the face. You look like a sagging beach ball with glasses in the face. How the fuck you look like a studious ass beach ball in the face? Bitch, your ass look like you studied all day. Bitch, you look like a beach ball that studied all goddamn night. Bitch, sit your ass down for me. I think her name is Niecy Gale. She's the woman that I don't know, this man he's constructed like Winston Churchill was constructed towards the end of his life. But yes, Miss Gale, she was harassed on a flight by this particular gentleman. Now, a lot of this shit is really depressing because it's like we can't go anywhere. We can't fly, we can't be in our apartments, we can't sit our ass down at a fucking park. You know, we can't do anything without these angry assholes. I mean, do you know that the color of something is literally how light reflects off of a surface, and that's what your eyes pick up? Y'all are literally mad at how light reflects off of a motherfucking surface because, I mean, that's why we brown as fuck. If you're talking about science, y'all mad at melanin. There's no logic or sense within racism, just like how there's no logic or sense within the appearance of this man. There's absolutely no reason for him to be rolling around here looking like the human version of Snorlax. Like, girl, get your Pokemon-shaped pet ass out of here. I mean, the only thing that your ass needs to catch, if we're talking about Pokemon, gotta catch them all. The only thing that your ass needs to catch is another goddamn flight. All right, so Miss Nash came out here and just, girl, let me just show you the infomercial.
Now look for a charcoal grill. No charcoal grills are allowed.
You're scared.
Please leave me alone.
You're white.
African American.
Illegally selling water without a permit?
But with cell phone cameras and social media, calling 911 on your black or brown neighbors just isn't what it used to be. Hi, I'm Niecy Nash, actress, inventor, and advocate for not calling 911 on black people for no goddamn reason. I'd like to introduce you to a radical new product that will save you all the headaches of being filmed and outed as a racist douche. It's called 1-844-WHITE FEAR, and it's revolutionizing the way racist white people cope with black people living life near them.
I thought that shit was so goddamn hilarious. I think she did that in conjunction with New York Times opinion section, I think. But I thought that shit was funny. If you don't know, the thing that they're advertising is an actual hotline. Let me go ahead and call it for you now.
Thank you for calling 1-844-WHITE FEAR. We are here to address your urgent concerns about black or brown people living their life near you. Please listen to the following options before making your selection. If you are indeed white and feeling scared about a black or brown person in your proximity, press 1.
Okay, let's press 1.
We understand that you're feeling scared, but let the reality that black Americans are twice as likely to be arrested as whites and almost 3 times as likely to experience force during encounters with the police place your fears in a larger context and let this light jazz wash over you. If you're near a black or brown person waiting for a friend at a coffee shop, press 3. If they're taking a nap in the rec room at your college, press 4.
Oh, they are shady! They are shady! So as you can see, as you can see, it's quite an entertaining, satirical, real-ass hotline. It does exist, so if you call it, you want to fucking break from these tired-ass headlines, go ahead and call it, get a kiki, get a laugh. I do hope that people who feel the sudden urge to dial 911, I hope that you guys call white fear instead, so that it can explain to you that black people like doing things like walking down their own street or in front of their own apartment. You have other priorities that need to be taken care of. So please refocus your attentions. And since we're in the Halloween spirit and we're talking about Halloween costumes, I wanted to go ahead and show you this video about what Megyn Kelly said regarding blackface and Halloween.
You still be able to dress like a moron.
But what is racist? Because truly, you do get in trouble if you are a white person who puts on blackface for Halloween, or a black person who puts on whiteface for Halloween. Like, back when I was a kid, that was okay as long as you were dressing up as like a character.
If somebody feels like something is offensive to them, then you should say it, and that's fair game. And you should be able to take it if you're going to dress up like that.
Yeah, you got to be able to take it. I don't know how like that got racist on Halloween. It's not like she's walking around.
I have not seen it.
We're already in the deep end. Literally, I can't keep up with the number of people that we're offending just by being like normal people.
So now, the problem that I have with a lot of white people is that when something is deemed as, you know, culturally, or at least, you know, if we're talking about manners or just respect, off limits, if it's deemed off limits by the minority or by marginalized groups, if it's like, girl, don't do that shit, it's really disrespectful, it really fucks us up. What I noticed with a lot of white people, they're so used to owning so much shit, they're so used to owning all spaces and, you know, walking into whatever territory without asking, and that's obviously, that's figuratively and literally, walking into whatever territory that's around them, shooting holes up and taking it for their own. So when you're saying a word or, you know, a particular way of dressing or painting yourself so you can become a caricature, they're not used to not having access to things. Like, oh, girl, what are you talking about? I can't do it. I'm like, the fuck is your nigga ass talking about? I can do whatever the fuck I want to do. So it's just that mentality, I think, needs to die. Just like the nutrients that is not reaching her hair, you know, it dies. I think that mentality also needs to die, okay? I know that a lot of white people aren't used to leaving things alone, especially things that don't belong to their asses, or staying out of certain things. I hope that a lot of people realize that it's okay. It's okay to just dress up as your favorite black actress or actor or black celebrity or whatever and not paint your pasty ass motherfucking skin brown. It's okay, baby. Just put on the fucking wig, put on the dress, put on the fucking outfit, and call it a fucking day, sweetie. Y'all got, like, I don't understand. Y'all got control over the economy, beauty standards. Y'all got control over the government. Y'all have control over society. Y'all have control over what's acceptable. Like, y'all have the control. What is so hard about staying away from certain things that we are just like, hey, don't be an asshole. Like, I don't understand, girl. And I definitely don't understand why they had a whole panel of cloud-colored individuals. You know, I don't understand why they had Elmer's glue in the skin-built ass individuals talking about blackface. Like, it wasn't a nigga in sight on that fucking panel y'all talking about blackface. I don't get it. I just want y'all to shut the fuck up. Can y'all do that? And worry about y'all own water casseroles and unseasoned mashed potatoes, okay? Only when y'all do that will I have a good goddamn evening.